In 1980, when Mike Woodson was a senior at Indiana University, before he was the head coach, he was a student athlete. And like all student athletes, in need of a little guidance.
He was very polite, very reserved. He probably said 15 words the whole first semester that I worked with him. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, that kind of thing.
But on senior night, Mike Woodson had one person in particular to thank, his tutor, Anitra House.
Coach Knight's support of education made it easy to be a tutor because he demanded that the student athletes pay attention to their studies and their academic progress.
Coach Woodson was the first person in his family to receive a college degree, but that quiet 18-year-old Anitra House first knew took a little while to open up.
I believe that you have to understand the individual. Everybody learns in a unique way, and you need to understand how people process information to be, effective at helping them.
And once she understood a little more about Coach Woodson and his life,
I'm not a pushy person, so I just tried to get to know him. It also helped that he had a girlfriend who's now his wife of many, many years. And she was a very eager student and loved to learn. So I found out quickly that they were a package deal. In other words, I didn't have a problem if she came to his tutoring sessions. I just wanted him to come to tutoring sessions. And if the girlfriend came along and that made him come, that's fine with me.
Coach Woodson had the support he needed, but ultimately,
Michael had to do it. I just kind of opened the door and gave him a way to do it.
And if you know anything about Mike Woodson,
he's got the loyalty gene. And then I think his family has always been very loyal and supportive too. And so it got reinforced. And loyalty means a lot to him. And he expects it of others, but he also demonstrates it.
So when Mike Woodson was hired as Indiana's 30th head basketball coach, it only made sense for him that Anitra would be his first hire.
If I could help him achieve his goal, then I wanted to do that.
So while Miss Anitra takes care of Coach's correspondence, emails, letters, and his calendar, she'll always be grateful to see him.
It's really nice for me to have seen him as a player and a student and now watch him as a coach.
But one of her fondest memories of him as a player,
I thought it was really something of him to decide that he was going to take me to dinner no matter what, even when his other siblings were ready, to celebrate and party and, celebrate his graduation. And I think that shows you who Michael is. If I did have a child, I wouldn't mind that child ended up being like Mike Woodson.
And that quiet 18-year-old found his voice with the help of Anitra House.